All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Star Technology. In today's episode, let's see. I have a couple things to show you, but my main plan is to finally do something with all the Kanthal that I made. So the first thing I have to show you, I guess I put these lights up just so if we end up doing the intro at nighttime, it's not all dark or anything. And I needed a new spot to put just all of my excess fluids, so we have this here now. And I didn't realize before how many fluid tanks I've crafted throughout this, but there's quite a few. So that's one thing I'll probably look into pretty soon as well, is making upgrades for these. Because I'm pretty sure you can upgrade them. They have a pretty good storage space off the bat, but upgrading them would be nice. And the other thing I have to show you is up here. We finally just put all these down and got it all up and running. But that's pretty much all I've done since the last episode. This one I had to change around a little bit. It wasn't working for me with how I had it rigged up before, but I got it running. But yeah, that's automated MV circuits now, at least partially up here. So that's a bonus, and so now we can make a bunch of those. We have this running down here too, just because most of what's running up there is reliant on, the machines on the bottom. So this needs more of these, and it'll need some more diodes in a minute too. But yeah, let's go grab some of that Kanthal now, because I'm pretty sure I did that on camera in the last episode, or maybe the one before it, but no, I'm pretty sure that was the last episode, because we put these energy hatches in. Yeah, we have a bunch of hot Kanthal. This is the last of it. We gotta be quick, but this is the last of it. I've already put a little bit over here. Well, there's a couple stacks, but into these machines. Oh boy. Okay, I don't have it out. Okay, almost killed myself there. But yeah, I added these chemical baths and a water line. But that's going to cool this off, and then we get regular Kanthal ingots out of it. So we have that. So then for this, we need the wires, which you can do in a regular wire mill. Okay. I hadn't thought about that until literally as soon as I went to grab this, I was like, wait, I didn't even look if I could do that in the regular wire mill, but you can. So we need to set it to 2. Then we'll get 2x wire out of it. And then I'm pretty sure I have the aluminum foil as well, and I made some liquid copper. So let's go grab the aluminum foil. I didn't make on purpose, it was an accident. Oh. Okay, I guess I don't have it. I must have used it for something. Or maybe I just ground it down into dust. Who knows? But it's okay, we can make some foil really quick. Just a 10. I don't think I want to turn all of that into foil. We'll actually... Okay. We have that. We'll grab some of our wire. And our liquid copper is actually over here. Let's see, we need to make 16. Okay, fly back. So we have our assembler right here. Actually, I don't want to make that directly input to it. I will add the copper by hand, just because it doesn't use very much for the recipe, and so I don't want to have a bunch of liquid copper in there that I have to either bucket out or waste. So we will start with 2 buckets. Add that. Cool, okay. So I think it uses 8 of each, so we're gonna need some more. So we'll need actually 2 stacks of each to do it. So we'll need to throw another stack of Kanthal in there. Then we'll need some more aluminum foil too, but I don't know exactly how much. But yeah, I think we'll upgrade this one again just because I know. Ooh, will it be able to handle it? We're gonna hope. If I need to upgrade my power again, I can do that. I'll probably just wait until I need to, because eventually we'll want to switch how we're generating our power over here too. I don't know why I'm staring at that. But yeah, once we get this ready, we'll be able to make silicon ingots, which is the last thing stopping us from making HV circuits. We will need a whole bunch of silicon though. We have 48 in there, but we need more. Guess we're just gonna make another bunch of sulfuric acid. I will be looking into another way of getting silicon though, because I don't need all that sulfuric acid. But that right now it's working. I had a bunch of it, but not even thinking, I just threw it all in and made a whole bunch of the silicon boules. That's still waiting on wire. Okay, but we're halfway there. Pretty sure we need 16. We'll need a little bit more copper. And then also, once we have the silicon, then we'll be able to finally get into applied energistics. And that will make storage a little bit easier. Or I guess it'll probably be about the same, but we can set up auto crafting and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure there's some kind of like Bluetooth inventory item where I can access it just from wherever. So that'll be nice too. I won't have to run back and forth all the time. But we are getting close. This will happen pretty quick. I think we actually have enough wire in there too. So, okay. I'll make a cut in the video until I get all of those, and we'll place them down. Alright, we're back. And we have... Oh, wait. I should do that. So get these placed down, and then get out of there. I did go ahead and make everything I needed to start making some silicon ingots also. So we will need to run those over to the chemical bath, but we'll have them. Make sure that's empty. We use carbon and silicon dioxide. And I'm using this recipe instead of the straight silicon dust because this one is way faster. It only takes 6 seconds. But it does output carbon monoxide over here. So we will need to store some of that and figure out what to do with it. But we have hot silicon. So we will need to use that here in just a minute. But this recipe is pretty quick, so won't take too long. We're gonna need a whole lot of that though, so we'll have to find good ways of getting carbon dust. Seems like centrifuging coal dust is the best way of doing it, but I had like an excess of dark ashes, so I'm centrifuging that. Okay, that puts out ashes. Oh, right, we gotta run. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't kill me this time. I think it might. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No, wait. Okay. That was spooky. That's also not where it needs to be. It needs to be up there. Wow, was that worth it for 11 hot silicon ingots? Alright, convenient timing too. Guess while we're waiting, we'll throw, I don't know, something in there. Something new that I haven't done. Try this. So I did just connect these up with distilled water for now. I figured since I have 3 of them, it's probably fine. But if I really need it to go quicker, lubricant's not very hard to make. I'll just need to get a better way of making creosote as well. Okay. Got the silicon now. Liquid polyethylene bucket. Okay, why can't ethylene? So I've made ethylene and I've made polyethylene. I just haven't put them in a bucket. So oh, is that gonna work? Ethylene bucket. So ethanol. I've done that. Just put that in there. We need ethanol. Biomass. I have not made biomass. Okay, I've been throwing all of those away in the trash can. Hmm. Okay, well I'll worry about that later, but what do we need to make this transistor? Polyethylene, fine tin wire, and silicon plates. We can do that. So actually we probably have a few more of these. So we'll go turn them into plates really quick. And then I'm not sure if we have the fine tin wire, but we'll check. Okay. Wow, that happens quick. Tin. No. Oh wow, that's really slow. Okay. That's fine. So we need that. We're gonna need a bunch of polyethylene. Okay, we're just gonna take a bucket of it for now. Is one bucket enough? Yeah, okay, one bucket will be... Oh, okay, we get 8, so that's quite a few. Okay, cool, we're about to get a whole bunch of those. That, let's grab our wire. If you're wondering why I'm breaking the assembler, it's just because there's like a liquid amount in there that's not exactly one bucket, so I can't pick it up with a bucket. So the best way for me to get rid of it is breaking it. Put that in. While that's going, we'll grab one more bucket. Then I should be able to make that with the normal circuit assembler, I'm pretty sure. Because I can't make an MV circuit assembler until I already have the high voltage circuit. We look. What's that? Okay. So tin, RAM chips, IC chips, we have those. Annealed copper bolts, we can make those. Okay, I just need a circuit assembler because I accidentally blew mine up. Okay, 3. I always just craft a few extras just in case I need them in the future for something. Especially parts like this that come up a lot. We'll make 2 of those. What am I missing? I don't think it's the emitter. Is it the cables? Yes. Okay. It's always the cables. Circuit assembler. Then we need find electrum wire. I don't have, but we can make really quick. Here, I will make a cut in the video while I'm gathering all my resources, and we will be back. Alright, we're back. We have everything that we need. Okay, that's a pretty long recipe, but first advanced circuit is being made. So, also, I was just thinking, since we did that achievement thing, or like we were looking at the achievements a minute ago, and I can't unlock all of those, I will just go ahead and make a Pyroloso oven. I don't think I'll get around to it in this episode. I just won't have time, but this has been quite a good advance here. We got those Kanthal coils down, and HV circuit, first one's done. So we will pick that up. There's an achievement for that, I just can't do it yet. Okay, I've done all of those quests, haven't I? Just not this one. Yes, okay. Yeah, we're just waiting on the transistor quest, which is waiting on all the dependencies for this. But that's our first HV tier circuit, so I don't know what I want to make with this. I think I've been waiting to make an essence replicator so we can actually start doing mythical agriculture stuff, so that might be worth looking into. So let's guess let's just take a peek here, because we're getting to the end of, wow, this quest line. Yeah, we've done most of it. So we still need to do applied energistic stuff, but HV circuits was pretty much the end of it. So, you know, obviously making a whole bunch of HV machines and stuff like that, but not too worried about that. Plus getting into the mythical agriculture will make our resource generation much easier. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So we'll need this. Should be able to make, and with that, oh, fancy looking machine. I don't know what this is. Hardened glass. Okay. With this though, we can replicate the essences for no cost other than power. Oh, it's really slow. At LV it's really slow, so at HV it'll be a little bit quicker, but we'll need to make a few of them most likely. But that will probably be something we do next episode. Don't know where I'm gonna put it. Maybe I'll put it in the basement over here, because I've never even touched on that mod at all before. I've like played other packs that have it in there, I just never got around to doing it. The only like pack I've even, or mod I've played that's like even kind of similar to that, what is this missing? Is it, I can never remember. What does it need? Resistors. That's what I thought, but oh, I don't even have any of those. Oh, never mind. Okay. But yeah, the only pack or mod, damn, that I've played that's even close to that is it was a stone block. I think it was stone block 2, and I didn't really get that far into it, but I did mess around with the resource chickens mod a little bit. That was interesting. And based on what I do know about mythical agriculture, it's at least kind of similar, just plants instead of chickens. But yeah, that'll definitely be something we need to get into here pretty soon. Because then it's nice, I'll be able to make like resources without having to hopefully deal with all the crazy byproducts that sometimes you have to deal with. But yeah, I guess this episode's getting pretty long, and there wasn't too much else I wanted to go over. Um, I do want to try and get on like some kind of schedule. Not sure exactly what it'll be yet, but like either like a Monday or a Tuesday upload and a Thursday or a Friday upload, because those are like the main days that I spend gaming. And then I could fit streams in at some point during that schedule too. Um, but yeah, that's been it for today's episode, I think. I appreciate everybody who watched and made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one, I guess. I'm pretty happy about the progress we made today with our entrance into HV, so in between now and next episode, I'll make a whole bunch more of those circuits, and hopefully we can start getting into something cool next episode, a new mod or something. So, but that's been it. I will see you guys later. Peace.